Hi everybody and welcome to BeeWell Live. My name is Mike. I'm here with Athletics and Recreation at Seneca College. I hope everyone's having a great week and you're staying well and healthy. And I'm here today to give you a little recipe for a quick snack that you can do. Hopefully you have some of these ingredients already. If not, some of them aren't too hard to get and not very expensive. So we're going to do Greek cucumber bites. We've done some similar ones to this, but it's always good to have an arsenal of different ideas that you can put together for healthy snacks when you get bored of eating the same thing all the time. And it's a pretty healthy snack that you can make within seconds. Okay, so let's get started. Greek cucumber bites, and what you're going to need obviously is you can use a regular English cucumber, just maybe depending on how many servings you want, or if you have some friends or family at home that you're going to be providing a snack for, I'd recommend 2 full-size cucumbers. You're going to cut these into 2-inch pieces, about that size, big enough that you can dig in a hole in it, if you will, like a core, and you're gonna scoop out that core so that you can actually place your ingredients in. And this is going to be obviously a healthier alternative to bread or like a bruschetta, something similar to that type of snack. And you're going to use the cucumber itself as that base. Okay, so make sure you dig that hole and scoop it. You can use a spoon or an ice cream scooper depending on how big of a piece that cucumber is. But don't overthink it, just kind of scoop out most of the content, which is, by the way, mostly water because it's cucumber, right? As an alternative, you can peel most of the outside green peel if you don't like that texture while you're eating it, or you can just eat it that way. It's all good. I'm gonna leave it like this, all right? So once you take a spoon and you scoop out that kind of center of the cucumber, and you have them all ready, and you're gonna do 2 or 3 cucumbers worth, so however many pieces you can get from that, then you're gonna prepare the ingredients in a bowl. So make sure you grab yourself a bowl, and you're gonna mix everything together. I've kind of done it already ahead of time here. So what you're gonna need is, besides the cucumber, is some red onion. So just, if you already have that on hand, it's easy, you can grab it. If you use regular white or a Spanish onion or a sweet onion, it's not a big deal. But we are going for that Greek flavor, which traditionally would be a red onion. So if you have a red onion, great. Cut that in half, dice up that onion, and throw that in your bowl. Next is our tomatoes. Again, gotta love that flavor. That's our Greek flavor. I would suggest using like a Roma or Italian type tomato, or a tomato on the vine. When you go to the grocery store, you'll have about 4 or 5 different options to select from for your tomatoes. If you're like me, I just grab whatever's either on sale or that looks ripe enough to consume. I'll just grab them, but traditionally if you want to grab a vine tomato, they usually come in 3 or 4 attached. Okay, so that's it. You're going to dice that up as well. Put that with the onion in your bowl. Next is pretty much just the seasoning. So we're going to do some extra virgin olive oil. So take your extra virgin olive oil. You should already have that at home for most of your cooking needs. And you're going to go ahead and splash about a tablespoon in there. Let's just say that's our tablespoon. And you're going to do some salt and pepper. So again, I'm just going to do a little bit of salt, maybe a dash, and some pepper. And then what you're going to also do, if you have it, great. If not the end of the world. I actually have some left over from our fall nutrition wellness series that we did starting a couple weeks ago, and we have these great nutrition workshops you can check out. I had some left over, and that's some parsley, and I'm using it from that other meal. So that's the whole benefit of saving some of these ingredients and spices that maybe you don't have to go and buy every single time you make a new snack or meal. Try to utilize them with other recipes. So we're going to use it for this. So I've already picked up some fresh parsley, throwing that in our bowl with our onion and tomato, salt and pepper and olive oil. Next, again, we love that Greek flavor. Make sure you have a Tic Tac or some Listerine, or brush your teeth or some gum or whatever, because obviously these flavors are notorious for very potent and strong when it comes to our breath after. So be courteous to your neighbors, even if you're wearing a mask. I'm sure this is pretty strong, right? So with saying that, our feta, which I also have left over from our previous recipe that we did, and some crumbled feta cheese, which is great. And you're gonna do about 1/4 cup, which I have here. And I'm gonna pour that in with everything else. And again, love that Greek flavor, some black olives. You can pick these up in a grocery store, either in a can or a jar, sliced, I'd recommend, and cut them up into really small pieces, because remember, all this stuff you're going to be putting in this small little space in that cucumber core. All right, so you're going to take out that core of the cucumber and scoop it out, and you're going to place all these ingredients in here, and kind of like you're making like a bruschetta or something. So you need the small diced up little pieces. You can't fit in there, right? So I'm going to put that, I've diced up some black olive slices, and there we go. Take a fork or a spoon or whatever you have on hand, mix together that. It's already looking like kind of like a Greek salad would. You have all those traditional ingredients. I love that flavor. And once you've kind of mixed it all together, then you're ready to take it and start putting it in your cucumbers. Okay, so just take out a scoop, fill it as full as you can, cram it in there. Don't worry about making a mess or making it look pretty. And eventually you'll have a handful of these, a couple dozen or whatever it is, and there you go. So there's your Greek cucumber bites. Just another snack idea. Try to stay motivated so that you're not eating the same thing over and over again. And yeah, so thanks for joining BeeWell Live. Hope you had a good time learning a new little snack recipe here, and stay tuned for some more upcoming for the rest of the semester. Thanks everyone. Be well. Cheers.